All right, welcome back everyone. It's just me here, and I want to talk to you about two incredible things that we're launching that is going to further help you guys be more productive in your business. And you know what? Keep your head in the game. One of the things that we're seeing as an overall trend in real estate, I know all of you can concur on this, is that we are getting online with more and more of our stuff, including this meeting as a case in point. We are reaching more people. We have the largest attendance of any Monday meeting in the entire province, and it gives you guys more opportunity to collaborate with your realtors, to get exposure to your listings. We actually have more exposure to your listings than any other company in almost North America. In a lot of the ways that we do that, we're going to be sharing that with you guys so you guys can talk about that to your clients in terms of the collaborative opportunities we have and the sharing we have. And we want to extend a lot of that, not just from your listings, and actually not from your listings, but getting together with people and getting face-to-face. Real estate has become this game of having this faceless other on the other side of the transaction. And if you're just sitting at home in your pajamas, or you are working and dealing with the minutia and the fog of everyday life with your kids and your spouse and getting things going, it's tough to keep your head in the game, and it's tough to stay focused on your goals. So we want to launch two new great opportunities to get in touch with the other realtors, collaborate with colleagues, get some accountability going, but also have it where you're learning, you're understanding trends, you're adapting, you're learning best practices, and working together. So the first one that we're launching is called our strategy groups. So the strategy groups is actually an evolution, because our mentorship groups are going to be going by the wayside. Now, some of you are in mentorship groups right now, so what does that mean for you? Well, your mentorship groups are still happening. They're going to stay together in their current fashion, except you guys will have a choice as to adopting the strategy groups content, continuing on with the mentorship group concept. But what we want to do is this. We want to make it where we develop a group that's not just learning from the stage. You don't have one person at the front of the room who's teaching. And we have so many people in the industry right now who don't need someone to teach them something. They need a group of people to brainstorm with, collaborate with, get inspired with, get motivated with, work together on adjusting their businesses and tweaking things. And that's what the strategy groups is going to do. It's designed for people of all income levels. And in fact, to participate in a strategy group, these new ones that we're creating, you need to have completed the practicum program or have done at least 5 transactions in your business in order to qualify for them. And again, these strategy groups are not teaching. They are you being autonomous, bringing value to the group, doing your independent research, coming in with best practices, ideas, and you're going to be sharing and collaborating. They're almost more like mastermind groups than strategy groups. Now, here's the thing. We have some amazing groups already meeting in CIR, and here's how those are going to work. So we have mentorship groups, we have ninja skills groups, we have some role-playing groups, we have a new objection handling group that was getting together. We have all these groups, and we're going to leave them as is, but we're going to offer the strategy group content so you guys can have your meetings. You guys can use them if you want. Don't use them. Wayne Brown has his bar group. I don't want to forget that one. That's one of our inaugural groups. But here's what we're going to be covering in the strategy groups. So in the strategy groups, we're going to be obviously reviewing goals. And top right-hand corner there, it says your 30,000-foot perspective on your business. So these are going to be meeting monthly. We might do them every 2 weeks at the beginning. Your group can sit down and decide on that. But every week, you're going to be reviewing goals and adjusting and adapting your goals to the state of the market, to the state of your business, to where you want to grow with. You're going to be reviewing your habits and creating new habits. You're going to be doing this from strategic business tracking and reviewing your key performance indicators. That's KPIs. So your group is going to get together and you're going to say, you know what, how are things going? And each of you will be able to help one another to adapt and to change the different areas of your business as needed. This is one of the coolest things we're going to do is we're going to be reviewing trends and best practices. What's so great about the trends and best practices portion is that each person from the group throughout the month will be able to research and identify certain trends that are coming in and best practices. We're also going to be identifying the best ideas that we have to bring back to the group. So rather than having it where one person is in charge of curating content to bring down to the group, now it's going to be the group's responsibility to get involved. You know, so many times I see it where we launch a new product or a new service, or we talk about some type of system, even DocuSign or AdWorks or social media marketing. Everyone comes to me and says, well, Lindsay, how do I create a Facebook ad, or how do we do a Google ad? And all I've done is anytime there's a new opportunity like that is I go online, I research the resources, and I test it a little bit, and then I come back and teach it. Well, in your own business, you can be doing that. And through the power of collaboration and the power of the group, you guys will be able to bring that to the table. So there's also going to be a piece of accountability to it, and that you'll be able to obviously hold each other accountable, but we want people to be getting face-to-face with each other a lot more. So your mentorship groups are still going to continue as is. We're going to be giving the strategy groups concepts to the mentors, and you guys can choose to spice that in wherever you want. We're also going to be posting up a registration for new strategy groups. So if you're more productive and you figure out, I don't need the mentorship groups, but I do want to get together with people, or you're finished up the practicum program, the bachelor program, even the master's program, and you want someone a group to meet with, to collaborate with, and inspire each other moving forward, then the strategy groups are going to be right for you. So watch for registration on it. Now, one more thing we're going to do, and this is going to be to complement our CIR live meeting here, the Blue Stream meeting, and instead of just have us teach from the stage here again and it's just a one-way conversation, we want to have it where you guys get together each week to stay on track in your business. And this is only a working title right now. I'll call it a beta title, but we're going to be launching what we're calling the Weekly Huddle. So the Weekly Huddle is going to be this. Each week, once a week, for about an hour, between an hour and a half, you're going to go to your respective office or somewhere nearby in the case of the Northwest, but you're going to be meeting with people, and it's going to be near you. And don't worry, satellite offices, we're going to be able to get you guys going as well. So we have a strategy for that as well. But each and every week, you're going to show up, come into the office, or get together with the group and talk about productive things. So we're going to talk about we consider this your weekly check-in and on-the-ground implementation, your strategy groups, that 30,000-foot perspective. This is going to be what you do each and every week. Motivation and connection. Get with real realtors, face-to-face, doing business, talking about strategies, collaborating together on a week-to-week basis, keeping your head in the game. You can't just take a course and then leave it. So the first point here, motivation and connection. The next point, market opportunities. What's happening in the market out there? Where are there opportunities? Some people say, oh, the high end is dead. It's, the 650 and above, it's dead, and we're having such a hard time there. Okay, well, there's opportunities to talk to buyers in that segment about what's happening out there. There's opportunities to get deals out there, and you can be, going off for motivated sellers. There's also opportunity to say, hey, let's shift some of our marketing into the lower priced areas. So we can talk about that and clarify actual to-dos, client engagement ideas. What are some people doing over the next week, the next month to talk to their clients about? What are you doing to engage your audience? Also, we're going to do a simple skill refinement during that. So we might talk about handling objection, where a buyer says, you know what, we want to wait for now. We don't want to get into this marketplace, or we want to rent for now. How are you handling that objection? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to review weekly commitments. So that is going to happen. The Weekly Huddle is going to happen every single week. These two new opportunities, if you're not currently in a group, you're not doing anything, get out of the trap of just being isolated in real estate and get in and meet with people to have some positive conversations and start creating real action plans within your business. We're going to send out more information on both of these. We expect to have the strategy groups registration up by the end of the week. And the weekly huddles, we'll do one probably before the end of the year, and then we'll launch them again next year as well after the Christmas break. But I can't think of a better way to keep your head in the game than getting around productive people. We're also going to be touching base with all of our satellite offices and out in our various regions to make sure that you guys are involved as well and getting face-to-face, body-to-body with that as well, and getting some information out there. And we look forward to helping you guys improve your business constantly, mono a mono, and getting back out there and doing the right activities to make a big difference in your business. That's it. We hope you guys have an awesome, awesome week and enjoy the beauty of Canada with a great video to take you guys home. We'll talk to you guys later.